What should teaching and research in the humanities look like? I'm going to grad school for literature, and I don't want my work to serve ideological possession. Well, the thing is, first of all, is that you kind of have to educate yourself when you go to graduate school. You have your courses, but I don't think that you learn more than about 10% of what graduate school can teach you by taking the courses. You have to read. And the mistake that most people make is that they only read what's been published in the last 5 or 6 years in their own narrow field, and that's increasingly a bad idea. The libraries are full of classic books, and I would say take your field, go back to the beginning of the field at least, read the people who wrote the classic works, bring yourself up to date, and then familiarize yourself with as much history of art, as much history of literature as you can possibly manage. You want to learn as much as you can about everything. I would also say you have to ally that with a certain degree of specialization. You have to pick one topic and really become expert at it, but it'll serve as a doorway to, because everything's connected, it'll serve as a doorway to what's behind it. So you focus on one thing and read as much as you can on that. That's your specific discipline. Then outside of that, read as widely as you possibly can manage. The other thing I would really recommend, and this is also true if you're going to university, is it isn't enough to read. You also have to write. And if you're going to go to graduate school, you should write every day. It's a good idea for anyone who wants to develop themselves intellectually. But even half an hour a day, that's 180 hours a year. That's a lot of thinking, because writing is thinking. And you should be writing out your understanding of what you wrote or what you read and the questions you have about it, and trying to formulate what you regard as clear questions and problems and also clear answers. Both of those. And that's how I would say you should approach graduate school.